My entitled Mill wants my perfect fiancé to dump me because she thinks I'm stealing him away from her. She went ballistic when she was uninvited from our wedding. My fiancé and I have been together since we were 13 and we're getting married next year at 21. We are so happy and can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together. But his mom isn't so happy about this arrangement. She has always made me uncomfortable with her subtle digs at me and saying things like, "Just step out of the camera, OP, we're taking family photos for Christmas." Or she would tell me to, "Go take a nap while we play a family game of cards." She never liked me, and that's why she was always trying to keep me away from my fiancé. She was not thrilled at all when he proposed to me and made sly remarks about me being desperate to be considered part of the family because my family doesn't love me. It's not entirely false, to be honest. The only reason she knows that is because I was crying to my fiancé about my mom hitting me and she eavesdropped on our conversation. That's what started this whole thing. She thought I was trying to replace my family with theirs and she didn't want any intruders, as she put it. Now that I was legally going to be family, she tried to sabotage our wedding, going as far as telling my fiancé I was cheating on him and trying to pass off as me to our wedding planner over the phone in order to change everything about our wedding. My fiancé says his mom just doesn't like anyone that isn't his immediate family. She isn't on speaking terms with her husband's family and has fought with every single member of her extended family. She doesn't even like when my husband interacts with my family. My mom managed to rebuild our relationship, though it took a long time. So we were going to spend Christmas with them this year and only see my husband's family in the morning. His mom argued back and forth with me, saying I was stealing her precious baby away from her to spend time with my awful family. She said he deserved to be with his actual family. I told her that in just a year, that was also going to be his family too, and she was pissed. She went on to Facebook to say that my fiancé loves my family and his grandparents more than them. She even called my husband multiple times to tell him that I'm a manipulative narcissist and have always been this way since I was 13. My fiancé has defended me each time and has threatened to go no contact with them. His mom doesn't take these threats seriously because she doesn't think he's capable of doing that. And if he does, then it's all my doing because, again, I'm a manipulative narcissist. I had to go overseas for a couple of weeks. And when his parents heard of this, they went straight to our home, uninvited, to convince my fiancé that he's in an abusive, narcissistic relationship. They said that I've changed him over the years, and the way he acts now is all my doing. My fiancé kicked them out and defended me against their false allegations. My fiancé made good on his threat and blocked their numbers. He asked for some time apart, but they didn't want to give him any space, so he just cut them out altogether. They came back to our house today to backtrack on the abuse allegations, but they also told him that he was marrying the wrong woman. They said I'm immature, inappropriate, rude, spiteful, and hateful. She said that I have never tried to form a relationship with her because I always thought I was better than her. None of that is true, and my fiancé knows it. I've always tried really hard to get along with her, even despite her obvious hatred towards me. She can't even look at me without looking disgusted. They've said that I've manipulated my husband into cutting contact with them, and nothing he says are actually his words. They claimed that I'm so jealous of their family bond because my family never had that, so now I'm trying to ruin their family. That's why we shouldn't be getting married. I broke down when my fiancé told me all of this, and he reassured me that he was still going to marry me because he knew none of that was true. I've always forgiven his mom for everything she said or done to me, but I can't see myself ever forgiving her for this. My fiancé proposed the idea of not inviting them to the wedding anymore because he couldn't believe his parents would be so hateful, and he doesn't want them to ruin our special day. I agreed to the decision, but I'm scared to tell them because they're only going to get angrier. I don't know what to do from here. What have I done wrong?